What's up, gang? It's Willie Rebuild back with another one, baby. Today what we got is part 2 of the wiring. That's right. We're gonna go ahead and get on into part 2 of the wiring up the fans, wiring up our connections inside the car, our fuel pump wiring. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but it's part 2 of the wiring. I want to break it down into maybe 3 videos because I don't want it too long for y'all, and we're going to get into some other stuff after that. But I want to give a shout out to the gang, man. That's right. Y'all done got old Willie Rebuild monetized, baby. That's right. Y'all done got old Willie Rebuild monetized, baby. I got to take a seat for this because, you know, it's been a long road, man. A few times I thought about saying, the hell with YouTube and, you know, even the car. I looked at the car a few times like, man, why are you even dealing with this? You ain't gotta mess with this. Just take everything out of this car, put it in your other car, and ride off into the sunset. I said, nah, that ain't really Willie Rebuild style. I've never been a quitter. I never gave up on anything, especially not myself. Number 2, I never been the type of guy that take the easy route. Cause a guy told me that one time, like on YouTube, he got in the comments, he said something about I came in the game the wrong way. Nah, bro, I ain't came in the game the wrong way. I came in the game the old school way, grinding and getting it out the mud, because I could have did like a lot of people, slapped some rims on the car, did the swap, made it look good on camera, and rode off into the sunset or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you a little bit about Willie Rebuild. You may be doing the same thing I'm doing, but our intentions are different, bro. I'm not the type of guy that get excited by a clean car, a fast car, a car with rims. You know why? I've been doing that my whole life. So actually, when I brought Ratness, it wasn't so much of me building a car. It was like I needed something else to occupy my time, because I had some thoughts in my mind on certain stuff I wanted to do, and I was like, nah, man, I can't go backwards. I need something to occupy my time. So I went and brought Ratness, and, you know, I felt like I need some help, and this car needs some help. Because without me, Ratness would have been going across the scale. Nobody wouldn't have brought that piece of shit and called themselves trying to restore it, when they could have did the exact same thing I did with my hard top and bought a running and driving car for a few $1,000s and had a way better start than dealing with that. So no, I didn't take the easy way out. My end goal and your end goal is different, because anybody know me, once I get the car finished and the oohs and ahs come, that's not Willie Rebuild. Time to get that bitch down the road and sell it. Because I don't want to go to car shows. I don't want to go to the track. I don't want to show the car. I done already showed it off when the car is completed and the next guy get the car and he go to all those places and the people ask him, well, who did this? Who did that? Man, I brought the car from Will, a.k.a. Willie Rebuild, Mr. Miyagi. That's right. So I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. We're gonna get back into the video of the wiring. Oh yeah, before I do this, I'm gonna need y'all to get in them comments. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I've been giving y'all free game. I ain't never got a check from YouTube. And I say, you know, the game is to be sold, not told. But I've been giving away free game for 3 years. People that didn't really want to listen. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you what the big channels you watch not giving you. He doing this when I'm doing this, and then showing you how to do it, how to wire it up, what to use, what not to use, what to buy, what not to buy. But guess what? Since we done got this channel monetized, Willie Rebuild got a lot left in the tank, cause I've been holding back on y'all, gang. I say, shit, I ain't getting paid. I might as well just show them a little, but I ain't gonna show them everything. So now I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open the playbook up. I'm gonna show y'all everything. Setups, how to get it running, how to get it going. Why? Because I don't care. My buddy called me the other day. He said, Willie Rebuild, what's wrong with you? I said, man, what you mean? I'm good. He said, you must don't want to make no money. I said, what you mean? He said, man, you showing the people everything. You must don't want to make no money. I say, shit, I'm good, son. This ain't all I do. And either they can do it or they can't. So I ain't losing no money, but I'm helping you, the gang, to get y'all cars on the road. So when y'all see Willie Rebuild in traffic, holla at me, baby. Now let's get back into this video with what we got going here with these wires. That's right. Let me get this old camera out the tripod, and now we can get into the wiring situation. So where we left off at was running the wires around down under the bottom of the starter. So as you can see, I done went ahead and put your heat tape on there, your high temp tape. I done went ahead and connected my two wires together to go on the starter. And I done went ahead and mounted one of my fuse blocks on the side of the fender where it's gonna go. Now I'm gonna clean this stuff up a little bit more better. But like I say, we ain't aiming for hiding the wires. What we aiming for is a OEM look. That's right. So to help us accomplish that goal, right here what we got is, we got our fan harness, our E-fan harness from Current Performance. It's very simple to hook up and install. You ain't gotta go try to buy no relays and all that to wire that shit up. Buy it already done. Save yourself some time and headache. These people do this every day. So that's why you go and pay them to get their E-fan harness. I think this thing like 75 bucks shipped. So what you got here is, you got fan 1 and fan 2. That's going inside the car. Let me bring y'all over here and show y'all how easy this is. Now, on your main harness, on your standalone harness, right here, that's inside the car, you got fan 1 right here, and then you got your fan 2. You're gonna hook these two wires, your fan 1 and fan 2, to the wires. It's labeled. You can't go wrong. So I'm gonna set that up and run it inside the car. I'm gonna set that up, run it inside the car, and hook those two wires up together. Next on your harness, you got your power wire, battery. I run that to the battery. I hook that on my battery cable on my positive terminal. That's done. Then you got fan 1 and fan 2, right? So you're gonna install on your fan 1. Usually you want to install that on your fan on the driver's side, because that's gonna be your fan that run when with just the engine. But the way how I install it is, I make both fans come on through the computer. It's in a tune. I usually put one fan around 160, then I put the other fan around 180, and then I run a 160 thermostat in the water pump. 160 thermostat. I'm gonna show y'all the trick with that. See, I've been holding back. I be seeing these guys talking about how hard the system is to bleed and this and that and blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna show y'all the easy way to bleed a LS system with a trick that I use on the thermostat, baby. Stay tuned. All right. Other than that, you got fan 1, fan 2. These are wires that's gonna go to your cooling fans. Now, you may be saying, well, Willie Rebuild, where's the ground? So you just gonna ground this to the frame, and then your other end, you're gonna hook to your connector to plug into your fan, and you're done. At that point, the wiring is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this stuff out and show y'all how it's gonna look. Like I told y'all the other day, I don't have the cooling fans. I gotta call a customer. I haven't talked to him in about a week or two because I've been trying to let him take care of his business before I just overload him with a bunch of parts. But I already told him about the fans and the radiator, so he probably got it. I just need to call him and verify if he have it or not. So I'm gonna cut y'all off. I'm gonna lay this stuff out and then show y'all how it look much as I can, because like I see, I don't have the fans. And then I'm gonna cut y'all back on once I get a little progress. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to set y'all up. I just explained to y'all how it's gonna go, so I'm gonna put it in the call and then explain it again. It's Willie Rebuild, baby. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm giving you the free game. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm showing you how to wire up your swap and don't have wires and stuff all over there, gang. That's right. All right, gang, we back. So after a little installation and cleaning up, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 2 fuse blocks. That's controlling everything. This for your engine, this for your fans. Now, all I did with the fan harness is I took my fan 1 and fan 2, ran it around here inside the car. Now, you got your fan 1 and fan 2 that's gonna actually hook up to the fan. I don't wanna cut these wires yet and put pigtails on them. I mean connectors on them, because I don't wanna cut them too short, because I know that this enough wire to do what I need to do. But the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your 2 grounds, you're gonna bolt your ground somewhere in a good location on this radiator support, or you can go to this frame, loom them up. This is gonna be your ground for fan 1 and fan 2. So actually you're gonna have your 2 grounds. You're gonna have your 2 grounds with each one of your fan 1 and fan 2. And that's what's gonna connect to your fans. You're gonna have to get a pigtail to connect your fans, or connect the 2-wire connector to connect them to your fans. Then the next thing you got, like I told you before, is you're gonna have your battery wire right here that's gonna run to your battery. Now, when you come inside the car, you're gonna have your fan 1, fan 2 from your harness. You're gonna hook those 2 together. They getting a signal from the computer. Now, if you running the drive-by cable style computer, like I'm running right here with the drive-by cable, not drive-by wire, what you want to do is you're going to have to take that computer to whoever do your tuning and get them to activate the fans in the setting, because this style ECU, the red-blue ECU, came with a clutch fan. It didn't have the electric fans. So all you got to do is get your tuner to go inside the tune in the computer and activate the fans and set the temp. If you don't do that, the fan's not gonna come on, because the fans are activated through the ECU. So other than that, the only thing you got is fuel pump wire, which I haven't ran it yet, because when I run it through the factory harness, and that means this seat gotta come out, back seat gotta come out. I run the wire with the wires from the factory all the way down this trim panel, all the way through the trunk. I pop a hole in the tail light harness, and run that wire under the car, loom it up, and connect it with my sending unit, fuel level wire, and give it a ground under the car. I'm gonna bring that to y'all in another video, not today, but stay tuned because there's a lot more to come. That's right. Well, Willie Rebuild, you done showed me how to wire this shit up. I don't need you no more. Yes, you do, baby. Stay tuned, because guess what's next? Willie Rebuild is gonna show you how to wire up that AC. Why you shouldn't get rid of that old AC box, because it's gonna work just as good as that goddamn, what they call it, y'all like to go and buy? Vintage air. That's right. This gonna do the same thing that vintage air do. And I'm gonna show you how to make it do it. That's right. Using these wires right here. And I'm gonna also show you through these wires right here how to wire in your fan to make your fan come on with the AC. Just like factory, baby. That's right. Willie Rebuild gonna give you all the tricks and secrets to the trade on how to get this stuff to work like factory. Oh, you installed your AC with a Rebuild? I know how to do it. I just hook this wire, that wire, but then you cut your fan, your blower mode on high, and you ain't got nothing. Think your switch bad? No, it ain't bad. Stay tuned while Willie Rebuild show you why that switch don't want to go on high when you turn it on with your AC and you ain't got no power. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to my boy, old Mr. Random. Mr. Random helped me out a lot with this channel. Took his time telling me how to do certain stuff with, you know, the editing little stuff, which I don't like to do that. But he did take his time and explain to me how to do it, how the monetizing process went, and he also sent a few people my way when the channel was small. He didn't have to do that. Also, I want to give a shout out to 87SS Boy. That's right, I think I got his channel right. He did the same thing. Gave a shout out to Willie Rebuild. I appreciate that. You know, he didn't have to do that. Most guys on YouTube, he go and look at your channel. Oh, he ain't got that many subscribers. He ain't nobody. He don't even want to give you recognition for stealing your shit. That's right. They'll steal your idea, go put it on their channel, and won't even give you a shout out. That's right. That's the kind of games they play on YouTube, gang. But don't let that distract you and discourage you. Just keep on grinding, keep on pushing, and guess what? In due time, they will see what your work is worth and what you work, gang. It's Willie Rebuild. Over and out, baby. That's right.